you're coming to the library to record a commercial that is going to pique someone else's interest in reading the book that you read, right? So you're trying to highlight the things about the book that you liked. You're supposed to give it a rating, like if you would rate it for someone else to read it. So you've seen Miss Stevenson's commercials. Have you showed them your book trailers and book commercials? This is real simple. Your partner's going to stand in front of you with the iPad and record you. Okay? So you need to speak louder than you think you should. Don't use your little quiet voice. Use your, like, not screaming, but speak louder than you think you should and speak slower. Okay? Draw the time out. I think her time frame is 1 to 3 minutes. We had some folks that were finished at 28 seconds. That is not enough information. So when it starts, you say your name, your first name and your last name. That's the most magic words you ever hear, your first name and your last name. My name is Laura Jones, and the book that I read was Crash by Jerry Spinelli. I pause. Okay? That's how you're going to do it. And then you're going to start talking about the book, and don't forget your rating and those kinds of things. So, before you come in, you need some important information. Where do we find out, well, the author and the title's on the cover, right? Most of the time, you're right. Where do we find information about when that book was published? Maybe who the publisher? No, the back. It may or may not have that on there. It usually has a synopsis, and it does have the publisher. Inside, okay? So you turn the first couple of pages. Some books are different. Some of them it's right on the middle. So there's our author and title. I'm going to give you a device to record this on. You're going to get a little piece of paper like this, where you put your name at the top, the title, the author, copyright date, and publishing company. And then when you get in the library and you hand it to me, before you record, I'm going to have it on a little clapboard like this, just like the movies. So I'll hold this up. Your recording person's right here. You're standing right here ready to go. And your reporting person gives me the nod, and I do the click. Then you start talking, okay? So all the information that tells us you're citing the source of your book comes from the inside of the book. So let's turn to that next page, and I see that Shiloh was published by Bantam Books, New York. Now, this is a habit we're going to get into with research, and you'll be much more detailed when you're writing a paper or doing a research project. All you simply have to have on your sheet today is title, author, copyright date, and the publishing company, and where it is located, like New York or whatever. Okay? So, you're going to come in with your book, the book that you read. If you have a prop or anything, I believe it's true, but if you have a prop to go with it. But we're not going to go hunting around the library for props. There's not enough time for that. So come prepared with what you have. Come prepared with your sheet filled out, the book that you read, and any side pieces that you want to use. You need to have your script already written out. Okay? It should be exactly what you want to say about the book. Unless you've read the book so many times that you're real confident and you can just speak about that book, you're going to get kind of nervous when the camera's in front of you, so it's better to have a piece of paper. Okay, so after I click this thing, and before you start before you get into the book, what are you going to say?
Your name and
title,
your first name, last name.
The title of the book and author.
The title and the author. It's okay to show the book. It's okay to show the book. How do you need to speak?
Loud
and clear. Okay, there's several places inside the media center that are set up, and we will try to do maybe teams of 3. That would be 6 kids, so that would be 3 teams going at one time. And if it looks like we can handle 4, we'll do that. There's 3 or 4 different places that are already set up for you and the recording partner. You could also step out back. Some folks in the last group recorded on the outside against the brick wall. Okay. Now your requirement is 1 to 3 minutes, and that doesn't sound like a whole lot of time, but I'm thinking the average of kids that I've seen have been close to a minute, maybe a little bit more. So what you have on your paper, you might want to practice reading it out slowly and kind of time yourself. And if you've got about 15 seconds worth on your paper, it won't be much more than that when you start talking. Okay? So you're going to get 1 take, unless you sneeze or do something really goofy. We're trying to just do 1 take, and you need to have all your information written down. It doesn't have to be in a paragraph form. It could just be in bullets, if you can talk from those bullets. But like, this is her script right here. She's ready to go. Okay?
Ooh.
And it's okay for you to hold your script while you're talking, and you'll look down and look up while that person's recording you, okay? So what we'll do is once we get all of these recorded, I'll give those to Ms. Stevenson, and then she can show them in the classroom. Or she could sit down with you and show it to you individually and talk to you about maybe what you want to do next time. Okay? Because we'd like to do these a couple of times a year and kind of ramp up what we do each time. Next time you'll need to have props. You might even want to act like a character in the book when you're talking. Like you might want to take on the personality of a character in the book. So we'll get there, but today's just sort of a preliminary to get you comfortable with the recording process, because each part of the team will record and speak. You're going to trade off with your partner. Okay? Has anybody got a question? Lindsay?
Does it have to be a chapter book?
Whatever your independent reading was, I don't know what your
Picture book
restrictions were.
wouldn't work, like The Giving Tree or Where the Wild Things Are. An informational text, a graphic novel, yeah.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Can we borrow the book from the library?
If I have it, I don't have all the books that Ms. Stevenson has here. We have some different things, but what's the title you're looking for? That one's checked out. So you probably wouldn't have it in your hand. Do you have a copy? No.
We can get the information, though, off the internet,
Right. You can look that up.
like the publisher and the copyright. Cindy?
Anybody else have a question? Grace,
I don't have my book with me.
do you have your script prepared to speak about it?
I've read it so many times before I know it, but I don't know the author.
We can look it up.
That would be, if you don't have your stuff right ready to go to be able to fill this sheet out and come and talk, then maybe you need to be toward the back of the line of people that are recording. So the ones that come first need to be Johnny on the spot, ready to go with all the information that you need to record. Okay? Anybody else got a question? Yes, ma'am.
Because the book that I was reading, I should get out of the book, and I was read.
You can bring it with you. Yes.
Can we read like some of the book in the video?
If you have a quote, oh yeah, if you have a quote you want to share, that would be fine. Go ahead and mark that place with a sticky note so that you're just opening right up to it when you talk and you're not saying and trying to find it, okay? And it's okay to say when you're talking because you're getting your thoughts together. That's why a script helps you, because you can go right back down and look at it and pick up where you left off, okay? Don't be nervous. We're not publishing these on the internet. Nobody's going to see it but your class and your teacher. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll see y'all in a few minutes, okay?